Okay, so let's start our first HTML page. So when starting with HTML, there are few things we need to remember that you will see words like this in HTML. Okay, so whenever there is a word like this, so see this is a word HTML, and then before this HTML there is this smaller than sign, and in the end this is a greater than sign. So whenever you see this pattern, this is called a tag. Okay, we call it a tag. So this is an HTML tag. So this is the starting of a tag, HTML tag, and this is the ending of an HTML tag. So an HTML tag is ended by having this backslash. So we are saying to the browser that okay, this is an HTML page, and this is where all the HTML code is written. So when we write HTML, starting HTML and closing HTML tag, we are saying let's start an HTML page. So this is what a browser understands after reading this. Okay. So whenever I say write a tag, so tag means it will have a starting tag, starting and ending like this. If I say let's write a remote tag, so remote tag means REMOTE, remote, starting and ending. Any tag can be written like this. There will be a starting of that tag and there will be an ending of that tag. So HTML tag, inside the HTML tag, we have two basic tags. So we are creating a structure. Structure means inside the HTML page, we have different properties, or let's say we go to Google page. So we go to Google. So this complete page, this complete background is the HTML page. And inside this HTML page, we have this link, we have this link, we have this button, we have this image, we have this text box. Inside this text box, we have this button. So this is like a tree structure. Just like in a tree, you have leaves, you have branches, then a branch have other branches. So similarly, this is the root, and then inside that root, we have another branch or multiple branches. So let's say one of the branches this, one of the branches this. So these tags are basically a code blocks which tells the browser, okay, this is what you need to do, and the browser already know about it. Browser already know if a body tag is written, this is what I need to do. You are just telling the browser do this. When you write any tag, the browser will understand this. So inside an HTML tag, there is a head tag and body tag. So head tag is that part which is not visible in the page, which is not visible in this page. So all the visible parts that we can see will be written inside the body tag. So can you see this website name on the top, Google? So this Google, it's not inside the page. It is a property of the page. It is telling some information about the page. So this we will write inside a inside a head tag. So we will cover this head tag later, but if we write this, then the title of the page will change. So right now it's not changing because it is inside this editor. But if we save this file as an HTML file, if we save this file inside a text file and save it as a .html file, the title of the page will change. So we'll talk about head tag later. So let's talk about body tag. So body tag is where we will be writing all of our code. So let's say I am writing this is my body tag. So when I write this, see on the right side, this is what it will look like. Okay, this is what it will look like. Now there are various tags. So this is called a tag when you have, so just like this body, and then which it is having a starting point and ending point, and this is the closing of that body tag. So see, this body tag is starting from here and it goes to here. Whatever is written inside this comes under the body tag. Now there is something called attributes. So what is an attribute? So let's say if I say I want to do something with this tag. So let's say if I want to change the background color of this body, and if I want this background color to be yellow. So see, if so these are extra properties of that tag. So we are telling the browser, okay, this body can have multiple properties. So properties means it can have different colors, it can have different sizes, it can have different backgrounds, even background images. So we will talk about this in the next upcoming videos. But so this is called an attribute. So an attribute means a property of that tag which we can invoke or which we can call. So in this case we are invoking and we are saying, okay, so make the background color of the body yellow. So bg color is equal to yellow. So see this format. We are writing something, it's a property, and then we are assigning a value. So this property is equal to yellow. So bg color is equal to yellow. So this will be the format for all the properties. Okay, let's start with some of the tags, some of the basic tags. So first of them is a p tag. So p means a paragraph. Okay, so p means a paragraph. So I'm writing this is a paragraph. So paragraph means, see, when I write this tag, see, there is a small gap before this line. This is my body tag. So after this body tag, there is a gap. So this p tag provides a gap, automatic gap between, so before and after the text or whatever is inside this tag. Okay, so what happens if I take out this paragraph word outside the p tag? So see, whatever I want to have in a tag, it should be inside that. So let's say if you are writing that the background color of this p tag is blue. So see, only this is a, these three words are having the blue background, not this paragraph word. If I put this paragraph word inside this p tag, then only this will be having a blue background. So that means whatever text or anything, any element is inside a tag, that property will be assigned to that tag only. So for example, if I take away this closing tag, now the browser will not be able to understand. Now the browser will not be able to understand that when is this p tag closing. So it will take it as, okay, the p tag is still running, it's not closing, so it will try to take all the sentences inside that p tag only. So let's say if I close it again like this, now it will treat it differently. See, this is a paragraph line inside the p tag and having a blue background, but this one is not having the blue background. Style is also a property or an attribute, just like this BG color. So we'll come to this style later. Now let's talk about some other tags. What if we want to write some large text? So text with bigger fonts. So see this. If I write anything inside this H1 tag, so H1 means it is a heading tag, and 1 means the biggest font. So similarly, so there are 5 heading tags like this, which are supported in HTML. So see, if we are writing H1, H2, H3, H4, there's H6 also, 6 tags. Two, three, four, 5, and 6. So look at the screen now. See how the sizes are changing. So HTML is providing you the text in different font sizes. So when you write H1, it's the biggest font, and then there are different font sizes that you can use. Okay, so we learned about the font sizes. What if we want to write the text italic? So for that, HTML provides a tag called iTag. So see this. So you can write anything here, and it will become italic. It will become italic. Similarly, you can use a B tag. B means bold. So if you want to bold any text, it will become bold like this. Let's say if we want to underline a text, so it will become underlined like this. Same thing we can do for, so there is an emphasis tag also, which is similar to italic but slightly thinner. We have one more tag called strike. See what this does. It gives you a strike through text, or the text is cut like this. Now do you see? So all these, so I am writing this italic, bold, underline and all these tags in a different line, but still it is coming in the same line. So how do I take this to a different line? I want this in a different line, not in the same line. So what I'll do, there is an HTML tag called BR. So BR means it's a break. So we are applying a break or a line break. So see, when I type BR, it has gone to next line. If I try BR, it has gone to next line. If I write multiple BRs, it will go to, so it will have a gap of 2 lines. So these are all the tags that we can use to start with basic texts in HTML. So now you can use these texts and start writing your first page. We will talk about some more tags like how to put an image, how to put a video and audio, all these in the upcoming videos.